5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome into season 9. We're back at it.
The mics are back on.
Yeah, baby.
Hell yes.
I actually had to check, like, oh man, it's been long enough. I should probably make sure my mic is turned on. Usually I just leave it on. I don't think I ever go.
Well, I will say we had a special show that you're gonna have to go back and watch. You got
I didn't catch all of it, but what I did catch was very fun.
oh, it's golden. It's golden.
Also, real fast, I'm just making sure.
Everything should be on.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear.
Okay, all
We're
right,
good.
perfect.
We're solid.
Yeah, so I had my two boys and my two oldest nephews on the show tonight for kind of a season 9 pre-test. Yeah, sorry about your headphones. Strikers used
Very,
them.
very small.
And you have a big head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no filter.
In
today.
all ways that you meant that, it's all true.
I meant it in no
I'm
way.
sorry I took the first drink. I didn't even ask you guys. Should have saved that for the show. Damn it.
That's all right. It's all right.
Hits.
Looking at the show doc, I think what's funny is I looked at it and then, yeah, okay. So summer recap, sports summer recap, and then season 9 preview. Yeah, which is
Oh, and
essentially.
I said preview. I don't know why. Delete topic 1, the last word, because it already happened. Or sorry, topic 2. Topic 2.
2.
SummerSlam.
The very last word.
Oh, preview.
Yeah, because we already did that. Or it already happened. Be weird to preview something that already happened.
That would be. I think a lot of people would write us in and say that we're time travelers or something.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That'd be
Perhaps
cool.
we get some clout. No, my brother was actually asking me today about, like, because I was like, oh, by the way, like, we're doing season 9 tonight. And he was just like, man, that's crazy. I was just like, I know. Like, considering I thought this would last 8 to 10 episodes. And here we are. And he's like, so is Sipe just like, is he just really into it? Because he was asking about, like, the set and all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
Which, by the way, like, I just now noticed this is
Yeah, isn't that cool?
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So Mark came by today, and I was like, I really want this up tonight, but I don't think I'm going to get it done. And then, like, halfway through the afternoon, I was like, you know what? No, it's not. What you're seeing is the shelf back there still, because the angle is like perfect.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
And like halfway through the afternoon, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put it up and I can finish it when it's up, or I can take it down. It's only screwed up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted something to kind of feel a little bit different, right? Season 9 is the new season. Last year, if you remember,
Yes.
it was the first time in the studio with the new camera, new soundboard, new all that a year ago. And so
All the things, yeah.
this almost does change the room enough to where it's like, it's a new season.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then now the season is just going to be how far is Chris on this project?
Well, and I will say, even with this up here, it does kind of give a little bit of like a more like we're in a studio vibe,
Exactly.
which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Like, and I'm anxious to sit on the other side and see what it feels like as a patron of the bar.
It feels like you're at a bar.
It does.
Right.
Like more so than it did before.
Yeah.
Especially when I get the lights that come down
And you get the
underneath
bottles
it.
up and everything.
Yeah. When it's finished and
You're
the
far
bottles
away,
are
by
up
the way.
there,
I know.
the bottles are up there, the lights are shining down on the glasses, and the doors are there. Like,
It's going to be.
it's going to be a showstopper for this room.
Chief games are gonna be so fun in here.
I know.
So
I
As
was
if they're not.
I was so nervous though, like from the couch, if you could still see the
Yeah.
top of the TVs, and like I didn't want it to be
the couch you should, because it's
so
low.
low, right?
Because it's almost on the ground.
Let me stand in the back. And then
True.
and
And you can't from the door. But honestly, don't stand and try to watch TV from the door.
Yeah.
Like, walk in, get close to the bar, you know?
Yeah.
Come in. We're friends.
I just always feel bad when people are on the couch and I sit right in front of them. And so if these seats over here are taken, then I usually end up just leaning against the
Which I think from the countertop you'll still be able to see.
Okay. As long as I can lean against the countertop, we're
Yeah.
good.
It'd be close.
Those are my two places to be, like just in general in a room, is leaning against a higher ledge. So like that countertop, and I don't know why this is. Maybe it's because I'm a father and a husband and all that sort of stuff. And I realize how often people are just like in my way. I like to also be in the doorway of like, hey, like, no, you got to get past me to get through here.
And you're the part of the problem that I yell at my kids all the time, like, go through the doorway. I'm trying to get through.
Nope. I lean right up against the frame.
It's like being a Sype kid. You just have to stop right in the middle of the doorway. And like every time I'm trying to walk out, they're like I run into three
Maverick
kids.
lays in the kitchen doorway.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. God, so annoying.
Something about doorways, man.
Oh shit. All
They
right.
invite you in. Literally, they say, "Hey, come stand in this doorway."
I can't wait the next time you're in the door. I'm just gonna come up and knee you right in the ass. Get out of my way. Let's see. So Derek's out for tonight.
God, 114.
Yeah, 114 episodes. We're about to record it. I do have the SD card in there.
Thing for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you see this?
No, a Subway cup. Oh my God,
Happy too, baby.
Jesus.
Which that has to be on the summer recap.
That's fine because I haven't watched it and don't plan to.
Are you kidding me?
We'll talk about. We'll talk about.
I haven't watched it yet either.
We'll
of course,
talk
I
about
didn't like the first
Are
one.
we gonna have a freaking fight?
No,
On our
We're
first
gonna have a fight.
no. I'll explain my side and I'll let you tell me how great the movie is.
Wrong already.
Okay,
He's wrong.
because the
It
movie's
was
not great.
It was so good.
Oh,
It like I watched it literally the day that it said that streaming now. Happy too. Like I was on it within like an hour,
All right.
and I watched it, and it does not disappoint.
okay.
Like I want to watch it again.
So far, you're the first like overwhelmingly positive review I've seen.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've heard one other Audrey at work. She was like, "Oh my god, it was hilarious." Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
She asked if I'd seen it, and I was like, "No."
Like if you enjoyed Happy one, right? Happy Gilmore,
Right.
just the first one.
Yeah,
Like hands down, you have to watch it.
Okay.
Like
which I did not.
You're put it this way. You're selling me better than anyone else has.
Okay.
Thus far.
because and especially now, now that we watch professional golf, like, dude,
Oh, like seeing all the other golfers.
the
and stuff?
amount of cameos in this movie.
Okay.
I think there was like
for me, that's the only reason why I'm interested is because I know I'm gonna know like someone in every single scene.
Okay, dude. Yeah, I'm not going to give any more away as far as who's in it and the storyline
Right.
and all that.
I know there's a bunch of cameos though.
It was so freaking good to watch because again, it's like, oh yeah, who the hell is that? And then like they'd sit there and make fun of either them in real life or they would make fun of like the first movie. And like there were so many callbacks to the first movie, which I loved.
Okay.
And then there was one point. No, I'm not going to give it away.
We'll talk about it on this.
Yeah, we got it. We got
Okay.
it. All right.
Which we can go whenever.
All right.
I'm ready to hammer this thing home.
All right. Here we go. Are we ready?
Are we ready? Are you ready there? Do I need? Yeah.
Yeah. Hit that.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Coming to you live from the front porch. Welcome to In the Middle Podcast, a podcast about living life in the Midwest. So pour a glass, sit on your ass, and join the conversation as we talk all things sports, hobbies, and life's greatest conundrums. Mark,
Woosah, we're back.
we're back, baby.
I just need to breathe it in to just tell myself.
Season 9.
Look, here's the best part about where we're at as a podcast. Last season, going into it, it's like, look, we know we're doing episode 100.
Yeah.
Big, huge, major thing. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Best show we've ever done. Immediately following that, it's like, guys, our football team is going for the unprecedented three-peat. Like, there was just so much pressure
Yes.
on season 8, and then we wanted to end season 8 as good as we began it, and
Yep.
so therefore we did like episode 100 part 2
Yeah.
essentially. Like, there was just too much. This season is like
No
we're gonna have some
expectations.
damn fun.
Yeah, no
season.
expectations. We're just
Palate
gonna
cleanser.
Yes.
Yeah, palate cleanser. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's like now we're getting back into the prime of podcasting, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
We got football.
My brother, when we were talking, he's just like, so when's like your favorite like time to podcast? I'm like, oh, it's fall. It's not even
Fall.
close.
Yeah, not even close.
There's so
No
much going
question.
on in
Yeah.
fall.
Question.
Because we started in April, or no, March, technically.
Yeah. Start in March.
And so we were like halfway through essentially how we do our seasons now on our first season. And like the timing, and we're starting a podcast, we don't know what the hell we're doing. And then now we're 9 seasons into it, what is that, 4 years? Or fourth,
we
fourth
started
autumn,
Yeah, because we started 2021.
I was gonna say
2021.
Yeah.
sometime around Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is absolutely the best time of the year, though, to podcast.
Yeah.
1000%.
I will say I love the springtime brings the golf talk, particularly
Yes.
Masters Week. Like that is always so much fun.
Love that week.
But
I've
the
never
best
been
part is even though we don't have a ton of golf, depending on like in terms of majors, like they're all done.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have the FedEx, of course. I'm super excited for the Ryder Cup this year. Now that I know a
Yes.
little bit more about the Ryder Cup, so like we'll talk about that. But fall's also when like we get to what I would consider our prime golf season.
Yes.
Because while we're always excited to get back into golf in the spring, spring's just so busy, and then the summer's just hot. So fall is when it's like, hey, you want to go golfing tomorrow?
Yeah.
And then after we finish that round, we're like, hey, you want to do it again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's our
Yes.
prime golf season, and so it makes up for the lack of majors.
Yeah. So super excited to start season 9 here. We have a couple things that we need to get through. PD's not here tonight. His Yukon engine just exploded. Not really.
Not actually.
Not actually.
exploded.
No fire.
He's
but,
alive.
Yeah. PD's fine.
we just killed Derek on the podcast. Oh
like-
no!
For like the 4th time, I swear to God.
not
First,
some
it was the
terrorist
illness
sleepers
draft, like the illness draft, where I gave him like shits and vomits and everything. Like, no, now he's exploding.
And the last time, I think somebody was like, yeah, PD's not with us anymore. It was like, wait, hold on.
What happened?
No, PD is still alive and breathing and still cracking backs. And so just
Amen.
couldn't be here
Praise
tonight.
Jesus.
Yeah, praise Jesus. So before we get started, though, Mark, we got some light duty to do.
We do, yes. So first of all, as always, and this one's special today because even though I hate, like we've had this conversation, at minimum it should be September 15th. But you know what? It's the start of the podcast, and today I don't care. We have our Oktoberfest beers, the first
Yes.
ones of the season. So cheers to you guys, and cheers, of course, to our Patreon supporters, Miss Hannah Haggard, Mr. Eric Rourke, and Mr. Joe Roth. Appreciate all of you guys, and of course, our longest reigning supporter, Hunter Key. Thank you for continuing to pay us on something we don't even check anymore until I remind Sipe, and he's like, "Oh crap, we have like $200 in there. We should cash that."
Which I don't think I've cashed anything yet. So
We're gonna forget about for another year.
yeah, there we go.
Which is great. And then on top of that, we of course have to thank our sponsor, McNary Chiropractic, sponsor of the Dad Joke of the Week, guaranteed to crack you up. So go see PD for all of your chiropractic family health and wellness needs here in Russell, Kansas. Sipe, what is our Dad Joke of the Week?
All right. As usual, I read the joke right before I say it, and so I always have to get a stupid laugh in before. All right, here we go. The first photograph of a black hole was released today.
The first photograph of a black hole was released today.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sucks.
I like that one.
can't.
That's a good one to start the season on.
I can't.
It sucks.
It sucks. So,
I was like, hold on. There's not like a
There's
like
not a
knock knock
question.
who's there type of a thing. Like, what do you mean? What?
yeah.
It sucks.
So thank you, PD, for sponsoring our dad joke and the show and being here most of the time. So
Yep.
appreciate you, man. One thing too, you know what? We have bills to pay.
We do.
And so I want to get this at the beginning of the show instead of at the end. So don't worry, though. I'm going to be quick. I'll probably mess it up just a few times. But here we go. Be sure to subscribe to us on Twitch, support us on Patreon, and join the Discord community. You can check it all out on our links and socials by using the ITM Kansas handle. Don't forget to swing over by the merch store for all of your shirts, hats, mugs, and more with the beautiful ITM Kansas logo
Yes.
in the middle. And so you can find that in the description below. I got that out of the way now.
Yep.
It's at the beginning of the show. We're switching things up for probably all of season 9 and 2 in eternity, probably.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
So other than that, Mark, what are we talking about today?
Well, today, I mean, obviously we've been gone, so we have a little catch up.
Yes.
Right?
Ketchup, no mayo.
Yeah. Facts, no printer. So we got a little catch up to do in topic number 1. We are also going to do a sports version of catch up in topic number 2 because there's been a lot that has happened that does actually pertain to us and our podcast that
Yes.
we need to discuss. So we're going to talk about that in topic number 2. And then topic number 3, we'll discuss a couple of the things we're going to talk about in season 9, in particular, the big return of Team Shelly, even though I'm using a bunch of...
Yeah, it's not Team Shelly.
Yeah, it's not the actual Team Shelly.
It's just captain of Team Shelly.
Yeah, it's Team Shelly captain, the vibes guy, versus Team Sipe. Delta Mu is this weekend.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we will definitely be talking about the results next weekend, but we are going to preview Delta Mu on top of a bunch of other things. And yes, I say Mu.
Yeah, it's
funny.
Mew. All right. Topic number 1. What a summer in a flash. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I seriously, I was coaching T-ball yesterday, and that was the end of June. Like, what happened to the whole entire summer? Like, July, I swear, was 3 days long.
Yep. I'm going to count this real fast, so keep filling dead air.
Okay, I got you.
Because I spent less time in my own personal bed than I did, like, sleeping in a different bed, like,
It's gonna
in
be
the
really
month
close.
of July. So,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to
July.
count this.
July
I'm going
for
to count
sure.
this. So, yeah, you go.
I'm going to start us off with, so we started off the summer, and I think I talked about it a little bit with the Sight Family Fishing Trip. Real special year this year with the 25th year. We got shirts,
Oh, fun.
and it was freaking awesome. We get Ben's first year on the fishing trip. He had a blast. He talks to me all the time about catching rainbow trout, and so I knew that was like kind of one of those core memories that he built just right then. And I knew it was going to be, but like seeing it in action is so cool.
Oh, absolutely.
And then as soon as we got back, and actually Elliot missed his first golf tournament that was on the schedule because we were at the fishing trip. As soon as we got back the very next week, he started baseball and golf was every Monday of the week in June. And so he got to play at the name is escaping me. Not Hoxie, Hill City. He got to play in Hill City for the first time. Shot really bad. Even he would tell you it was like a 64 or something, like 20 some over. And then the next week he shot a little bit better there at Waukene. First time playing that course. Beautiful course. And we saw the same parents that we got to see the week before. So that was cool. And then the next week we played the Fort, and Rachel and I was on our trip that we took for our 10-year anniversary, which that was a big thing. I'll talk about that in here in a little bit. Just cliff notes of it. But, well, cliff notes is just mostly sex.
Whoa, hey.
No, too far. Sorry, overshare. I can't stop that. And then I'm kidding.
I'm just saying, you traveled a long way to do something you can do anywhere in your house.
Yeah. And so then Elliot played Russell, which was his last tournament of the year, right at the beginning of July. And he played Russell, and he won the freaking tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Dude,
Scotty Scheffler.
I've never had a more proud moment. Not just because he won, but the way he played that day. Like, he had no care in the world. He was happy. He would hit a bad shot, and he'd be like, "Nope, no worries." Like, and he would get up and just crush the second shot.
Yeah.
He recovered so well. He shot a 42 on the day, 6 over. Like, unbelievable. Like, 10 shots better than he ever shot before. And being able to watch him, like, I had to recount it like 3 different times because I didn't believe that that's what he shot. And seeing his face when he got the medal and hearing his name announced, and like, that was for me a core memory. And Ben was able to watch it. My dad was here as well. Rachel was walking or driving the golf cart with Ben that day, and so it was kind of a family event minus the girls who were at daycare, but it was something that I think is going to live with him. And if he wasn't already a golfer for life, boy, he is now. And so I think I really love that. That was kind of one of my highlights. Watching baseball this year for Elliot was really fun. Seeing him grow in that. Ben coaching his T-ball team. That dude's a spitfire. So watch out for all sports with Ben. He's going to be unapologetic with how quickly he picks up every sport, just because he's been watching his older brother play all the sports already. He's fast. He slid into home without anybody telling him. Perfect slide. I'd never taught him how to slide. And yeah.
I was going to say, a baseball slide is not easy.
No, it's not. It's not natural to anybody. And to watch him do it for the first time, it surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah.
That was like second to last game. And so this summer was just filled with a lot of just going around chasing kids, and then July we essentially, it felt like we just traveled and saw family and did everything under the sun. And so when I say July was like in the snap of a fingers, I swear we were just in Oklahoma for the July 4th.
Yeah.
Like, and that was a month away, over a month away now. So that was my summer takeaway. There was also, we lost some folks, like as a, I guess, world, but Hulk Hogan passed away not too long ago.
I was like, where are you going with it? But yeah, okay. The celebrities.
Yeah. Who else did we lose?
Malcolm Jamal Warner played Theo on the Cosby Show.
Oh, yep.
That's a big one for me.
Yep.
Which Reese started watching the other
I
day.
know. I love it.
So there you go. No, there's been some other ones. Top of my head, I can't
Osbourne.
remember. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Yeah.
I was like, who was the other major one?
So for me, real fast, because I was looking it up earlier. In the month of July, I spent 14 nights in my own bed.
Oh, no.
Which means 17 was spent not in my own bed. However, from the 6th to the 24th, which is I only spent 5 nights in my own bed.
Holy smoke.
14 not in my own bed. 14. So yeah.
Let me ask you a
July
question.
was wild.
Let me ask you a question real quick. You were gone from your house for a long time.
Yes.
The first time you walked back into your house, did it smell to you?
Well, no, but I'm fully aware that the dog crapped on the carpet.
No. not like pets, but
It's
like
a stale, musty odor type thing.
it's a weird thing. I've noticed it like 3 or 4 times where I've come home after a long week of travel, and as soon as I walk through the door, I'm like,
Like a Kansas smell. I don't
that's
know.
weird. I don't know. It's just like when you live in your own house, you just get used to it. But
Right.
when you're in a hotel room that's fresh and clean every day,
Yeah.
different.
I guess that I don't really know.
okay,
but,
sorry.
No, I will
Weird
say ironically though, July felt long because of that, because there was basically next to no routine.
Right.
And again, when you're sleeping on beds that aren't yours, like sometimes I was hurting my back, sometimes I was too hot, too cold, all that sort of stuff. So July was just a long month, a fun month. But I will say, yeah, the family took a trip to Boston, which was really great.
Yes.
We had been wanting to do that for years, go back and see my wife's grandmother, who we call Nana.
Yep.
She wasn't fully aware of who we were, but she was happy while we were there, which was a good thing because sometimes with dementia, they're not happy to see you, type of a thing. So we did that. We saw her brother, Danny, who ran a triathlon with his girlfriend. And the funniest part about that whole thing is he placed third in his age group. And I don't know how many people were in the age group. And here's the other thing that was really impressive, because I was asking him, because like with the marathon, like even in visiting with Joey and AJ, they say like, oh, the half marathon's easy because there's people the whole way. But the marathon, like when you split away from the people doing the half, there's nobody. And that stretch is the worst because you have nothing to motivate you, nothing to keep you going. And then once you get back into the crowd, you get your second win and you're good.
It's like
so I was like, Danny, what's the worst part of the marathon for you? Because I have to imagine it's the swimming, because that's the most like full body, whatever. He's like, yeah, it's definitely the swimming, but not because like swimming's hard. It's because like it's so easy to get rid of all your energy that then for the bike ride and the run, they seem harder than it is. So Danny like went in with the intention of like, okay, I'm just going to take it easy in the water. I'm not going to worry about like being in first or like anything like that. So like he was one of the like last people in his group to like walk into the water. Like, I'm just going to coast, whatever. And as we're like, because you can't tell who's who, like as they're like in the water and people are going all over the place and whatnot. And as like people are coming out of the water, it's like, oh, yeah, this guy's awesome. This guy's like whatever. Danny was top 15 coming out of the water, out of like whatever, like 500 people or whatever. We were like, what? Like, okay.
That was easy.
Well, so then, yeah, he did say the bike course was the hardest course that he had ever done just because it was really hilly and stuff. So he definitely fell back to probably like 50th with like the bike course or whatever. And then the run, he was fine. But the funniest part was his girlfriend, who had never done a triathlon her entire life. The best part was so afterwards, you know, if you're one of the athletes, you can go get your free beer, you get like these snacks, you can get treatment, like all this sort of stuff. Well, because it's a triathlon, we're also like right next to the beach. So like we're all just kind of hanging out on the beach. The kids are playing like sandcastles or whatever, and they're making announcements. Like I'm not even listening to like what's going on. And I hear them say, Danielle. And I was just like, oh, Danielle, like they called you. They must have needed something, like whatever. Like, because again, not paying attention at all. So she goes up there. She got first in her class or in her age group.
Awesome.
And so, yeah, we have a gold medalist and a bronze medalist in the, I don't want to say the Boston Triathlon because it's not Boston. It's north of Boston. But yeah, like, which is just wild to think about. So that was really fun, really exciting. I got to have lobster. I had literally the biggest oysters ever. Like, dude, like it was the size of my hand.
See, I've had those before,
like
and
massive.
And I don't.
Hey, Farrah Floss.
I don't enjoy them as much. What's up, Farrah?
So anyways, Boston trip was good. The whole way up there it rained. Like we never even saw the sun, which was weird. Like all of the Midwest, rainy. When has it ever rained here? Ever? Like what is going on?
And we were enjoying the hell out of it in July. With it raining.
And it was raining in New York. It was raining in Boston. It just everywhere. Rained everywhere. Drive home was a lot easier. But so that was the Boston trip. I won't like go full deep into that. And then after that, I did have a trip that I took like with my job, which was really good. I had a previous trip with my job that I took, which was also good. My family also, at the very beginning of the summer, we went to where I always went as a kid, which is Colorado Springs. And we went to Santa's workshop, or as we call it, the North Pole. So we got to enjoy that with the kids, which was a lot of fun. We stayed at the Great Wolf Lodge. So we got to do all that. However, it wasn't as much fun for me because I will just remind everybody, I broke both my elbows.
right before
So
the end of the season 8.
yeah, right. So, needless to say, Colorado was not as fun for me because most of it was just time spent standing around making sure. And this, there's a subscription. So great. Thank you, Farrahfloss, for that subscription. We were just saying how we need money. So thank you for listening
Thank you,
to the
Farrah.
show, Farrahfloss.
Flossy.
So yeah, most of my Colorado trip was spent just like chasing Jack around, making sure he didn't die.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't get to participate in the fun like water slides or like the thrill rides or like any of that sort of stuff. So like that kind of sucked, but the trip itself was a lot of fun, really good. And then yeah, otherwise summer's just been this has easily been the busiest summer that we've had, not from a standpoint of like we're never home. We just like every weekend we had a wedding or a birthday party or like we had a trip to the lake planned or like whatever. Like
Yep.
I am so ready to just get back to school for the sake of like, again, getting into a routine. And the best part is usually my complaint in the summer is like, all the rules are out the window and my kids just eat snacks whenever they want and they watch TV whenever they want and they go to bed
Yep.
whenever they want. No, we've actually, because of everything, knowing that like people will get overtired, people have been on a really good like routine schedule, eating healthy, like that sort of stuff. It's just, yeah, we as a family have been here, there, and everywhere.
Yep.
So
Well, and case in point, I mean, I feel like I saw them last weekend in church, and I was like, I feel like I haven't seen you guys for months. Like, and Derek,
especially the month of July.
McNary's too. Like, I feel like I think we've hung out with the McNary's the whole entire summer, like 3 times.
Yeah.
And Sultan's is like maybe twice. Like all of the friend group is like that we see literally every week or two during the school year. It's like
Even Sean and Alex, who live
Yeah.
literally 2 houses down, I've hung out
new-
with Baby Riggs once.
with a baby, new baby. That is
I mean, I haven't
little
even been
bit.
able to make it over there to like just go have a beer with Alex or something.
Right, yeah.
Like and hold Riggs for a little bit so they can have a break. Like, nope.
yeah. I
Haven't been
probably
home.
with us being so damn busy, I kind of forgot they had a baby. I know that they had a baby because he was born on my birthday, and I was really disappointed that they didn't name him Christopher Earl Liker. And so I'm still a little bit disappointed in that. I mean, almost to the hour that I was born 33 years ago.
Wow.
And they didn't even like have a middle name as Earl. Like
I mean, that's such a great, noble name.
I thought so too, but I guess they didn't see it. So anyway,
I will say one final thing, just because I am proud of myself today. Like, I mean, I did this over the last couple of days, but like, especially today, my yard is totally clean. Like, trim the bushes. We weed eated.
Yeah,
I
keep
cleaned
going.
up all the bush stuff. Did
Keep
that.
going.
You know what else I did today? I washed my car.
Yes.
I vacuumed it.
yes,
We pulled things down from the garage to organize, and then I put them back up in the garage.
keep going.
Like, the house was clean the last time I walked in there. I don't know if it's clean anymore, but it was. Katie
But it
cleaned the
was.
house the other day. Like,
it
all the
was.
kids' rooms are clean because like we have a busy like rest of the week and then school starts. So Katie's like, you're not gonna have time to clean your room, so we're gonna do that now. Like
Freaking parenting.
I can just tell, like, my yard, my garage, my car, like everything's starting to just tidy up, and it's like, oh,
I'm
like
so jealous.
the best.
Dude, what's so crazy about you just sharing that is the last 2 weeks I've been coming home and being lazy. I want to say that first and foremost right now, but I'm like, I need to organize the garage. I need to clean up the yard. I have weeds in the rocks I need to pull. I need to and I just keep going down the list, and I'm like, I need to start chopping on this now. And I don't know what it is. There's like an urge right now before school starts to like get the house in order. Summer's been crazy and hectic.
It's almost reverse nesting.
Yeah, it is.
It's like when you're expecting a new baby, okay, or like when your kids are about to leave the house, like
Right.
graduate high school, you start like freaking out. No, for us, it's like we're about to enter school and like nobody's going to be around.
I know.
I want everything as neat and tidy as possible.
Yeah.
This is great.
Oh, one thing that happened this summer is that I implemented daily chores at the house.
Ooh.
That has helped with the whole like keeping up with stuff. And Ben
You
and
implement
Elliot,
them at my house?
I didn't implement it at your house.
No, I said, can you?
no,
Can you
I
come
can't.
over and be
I
like, yo,
can't.
Reese,
I can't.
this thing you think you can do once every 2 weeks, daily.
I can't do that one. I'll try, but it's not gonna
I mean,
work.
you're his pole vaulting coach. He likes you more than me. So
Well, I mean, at that age, I think anybody is better than mom and dad. So
Like he was actually pleasant and
Oh.
whatnot when he came over last night.
I will share this on his behalf. He, and you've brought this up. I've had other people bring this up. Like he has worked so hard this summer with regards to lifting and football and all that sort of stuff. And for me, the peak of his summer was Fort Hays does a. I actually like this. It's not just like a camp where you go and you work on skills and you do drills and that sort of stuff. Is you have to go with your school. And what you do is 7-on-7 scrimmage, but they do it like you play a couple of teams to determine like your quote unquote seed.
Yeah.
And then they do like a bracket, which
Yeah.
is like, I didn't even know that existed, which freaking cool, man. Like,
Dude.
Can the dad bods go out there and play too? Like that would be fun.
I'm so happy they still do that. I went to that as a junior in high school.
There you go. But the best thing is
was
it
awesome.
doesn't matter, if you're 1A or 2A
Right.
or if you're 5 or 6A.
8-man versus 11-man.
Yeah.
Like I still remember staying in the dorms there in some crusty ass dorm and there at
Well,
the
this
fort.
was just a single day, so there wasn't staying. in
We
the
had
dorms, but-
it was a 2-day tournament back
Okay.
when I was in high school, and it was freaking awesome.
yeah.
Like you felt like you were like in college because you got to play on the college field, and
Right.
like, it was really cool.
Well, so he's the backup right now, but they were beating this other team good enough that he got to go in for a drive, and one of his plays, like legit 40-yard post route in between two defenders. I was like, God damn, is that Patrick Mahomes out there? Like, dude,
makes me
it
so
looks
happy.
so. If he has not shown you yet on Huddle, you have to have him show. Like,
Yeah.
beeline in between two defenders, hits his receiver in stride. Like, it was awesome.
I tell you
And
what,
then
I want
and
to
they
take
got
some
the
credit.
touchdown like 2 plays later, like with a little like fade route or something. It
I
was
want
sweet.
to take some credit here though. I went out during football or during track season, and I ran some routes for Reese, and
40-yard post route.
yeah, and one of them he underthrew me, and I went back to him. I said, "Dude, you cannot underthrow a 33-year-old man," and he was like, "All right."
Done.
He was like, "You kind of broke a little late," and I was like, "No, I didn't. You said 15 and out, and I went 15 and out." I was like, "I got there way too fast," and he was like, "Oh, all right." I said, "You got to throw that ball a little sooner." So I'm going to take full credit. I'm going
Okay.
to take full credit.
Even though that was an out route, not a post route.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take full credit.
right.
And the next day, I was super sore. Like
Yeah.
I ran
Feeling
like
you're 33.
I ran like 8 routes, and actually I was 32. That makes it even worse. I only ran like 8 routes, and I was like, I gotta hang it up. I'm
Yeah.
done.
Oh yeah. I fully get it. But by the way, because normally I stay at a desk all day. I'm like exhausted today from doing yard work, cleaning
Yeah,
the car.
dude.
I'm just like, man, I can't even do labor jobs anymore. Like, give me a desk, please.
Collar is not for me. One real quick. I just want to put this in there too.
Oh yeah, I'm done summer. So it'll be Hannah after you.
Reese, I've noticed a visible difference with Reese in the last year, and it's how he interacts with people. It's like a totally different kid. He used to always be a little bit quiet, a little bit off to himself, and this year I've noticed it probably more than anybody I've seen. Like he's smiling, he's very respectful, he's thoughtful. He's asking you questions about like, well, I didn't even. A lot like Katie, to be honest.
Sure.
A lot like Katie.
He got his braces off too.
Yeah, his braces are off. His confidence is starting to go up. Like, I am so freaking excited to see the next version that I get to see of all of his changes that he's working on.
Yeah.
And so, as a stand-in uncle for Reese, he has a lot of uncles, but I'm one that's always been Uncle Chris to him.
Yep.
I'm super freaking proud of that kid.
Hey Reese, I know
Yeah.
you'll never listen to this because why would you care? But I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You still can't spell very well, but neither can Uncle Chris.
Nope, I can't. Barely talk.
And you have terrible football takes. But at least you're smart enough to formulate your own.
There you go.
There you go.
Hell yeah. All right, Hannah, catch us up on the summer.
Oh, it's not going to be hard. In the least, because newsflash, y'all were gone. So
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot to do over the summer. So I read a lot of books, which is not surprising because that's what I've been doing all year.
What was your total?
So for the year, like my initial goal for the year in January was to read 100 books.
100. Okay.
Okay. I'm currently at 268.
Holy shnikes.
Now, let
you
me tell you
kidding
what
me?
I've read for the month of July because I did count.
All right. More than I've read in the last 4 years, but go.
Probably more than in your life.
Yeah, probably.
For the month of July, I read 53 books.
53 books in July.
In July, yeah.
You're reading multiple books a day.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's also because I don't
Thank you.
do anything. Like, I go home from work and I just sit on the couch, like,
Read until 2 a.m.?
pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I'll occasionally, like, when you guys are in town, you know, like
That
I would
is-
go over to Mark and Katie's or, you know, whatever. But
That's
like
crazy.
for the most part, like I haven't gone anywhere, I haven't done anything. Like really, the most exciting part of my summer is coming up.
Yes.
That's true.
So-
August is about to be a good month.
August is always a good month because in 18 days, boys, is my birthday.
Hell yes.
And then in 20 days, pumpkin spice drops at Starbucks.
So wait a minute. Hold on. The 24th?
Uh huh.
That's Nolan's birthday.
It's a Sunday this year. so I have
Dolan.
to work.
And in 15 days, you have a fantasy football
wait a
draft.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
His might be the 23rd. But it's really close though.
That's okay. It's still close enough.
By the way, you were this close to getting an invite to my money league that I take way too seriously. I was like, I don't know if I want to expose her to this evil.
Yeah, don't. I've been in leagues that he takes very seriously,
I don't
aka
know.
the
like,
camp league.
I am so ready. Like like that entire weekend. Like the 21st is fantasy draft. The 24th is my birthday. The
Yeah.
26th I'm going to town with Katie and Rachel for
Yep.
pumpkin spice and shopping. So like it's just all of the things, like
Yeah.
all of the things that I love about life.
The start of fall.
Yeah.
Yes. So I want to just really
Yeah, tell us about your trip.
well, before that, I want to just
Okay.
say something real quick about you reading 53 books in the month of July. When I say that's crazy, like it's the amount of crazy that it takes to go and run like stupid amount of miles. Like the mental fortitude that you have to have. And I know you get lost in books and stuff, but like that's a lot of books. And it's not easy just to keep reading.
No, the current series that I'm on, I finished one before the podcast, and so like I'm ready for the next one. And like it was really hard to not start it before I left the house
Exactly.
because I know what would happen.
Believe it or not, I read until I fell asleep in high school. Like I would find a series and I would just every night
I've
read
been this
until I
way
fell
my
asleep.
entire life. Like
Yep.
we would go to town, I would buy a book, I'd have it read by the time we got home.
Yep.
So
So I'm figuring
awesome.
something out about this podcast now.
Just now is season 9.
Well, no, because you're saying craziness. You're physically crazy for running a marathon.
Yeah, well, yeah, half
You're
marathon.
mentally crazy for,
a number of reasons.
well, no, for reading books,
Yeah.
like smart, mental, that sort of stuff. Derek, I would argue, is like,
Crazy busy in the sense that he can't stop.
no, I was going to say behaviorally crazy in the sense of like, he's super smart with like chiropractic stuff, all of his like mechanical stuff. Like everything
Yeah,
that he has
he
going on.
doesn't
Like,
stop.
this is unhealthy behavior, Derek. So what am I?
You haven't found your crazy yet, Mark.
Am I sexually crazy?
You haven't found it yet,
My
man.
drive is through the roof right now.
You haven't found it yet. You're gonna find your
I want to
crazy.
be crazy.
You'll have your crazy. When you do, announce it right here.
And I'd say spiritual, but Hannah's got me on the Jesus portion too.
Holy. That is not even
is true.
accurate.
quickly, I want to
Oh,
hear.
yeah.
And obviously a condensed version because I know I'm going to have to hear this story again when my wife finally gets with your wife and listens to the entire long trip thing.
Yes.
Number one, the first question I have to ask: did you attempt to steal a turtle this time?
Sorry, no.
Okay.
No turtles were
Did
attempted
any
stolen.
stories top the attempt to steal a turtle?
No crazy stories.
Okay,
From the
good.
cruise.
All right, so give me the dumbed down, watered down, condensed version.
Yep.
Without the sex. What you did on the trip.
was such a major
Therefore,
part
this
of
should
it,
take
though.
30 seconds. Since apparently that's all you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about your trip.
So the casino was hot. And when I say hot, like I think I made all the money back that we spent on our trip in or our stop in Ensenada.
Nice.
Yeah.
What were you playing? Blackjack?
Blackjack and craps. Dude, I got hot on craps.
You playing craps?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's
so
go.
I forgot about knowing how to play craps. And so
I forgot all those rules.
right. And so when I got on the boat, I was like, I found this dude. He played blackjack with me the first night. And I started hitting up a conversation with him. Brandon, I think he was an inner city principal, vice principal at a school that he broke up 95 fights last year in school as a vice principal. So like
One a day.
the guy that I just met was like so freaking cool. And so of course, being me, he was my best friend the whole entire trip. And I would see him every night in the casino. He played blackjack, and I struck up a conversation with him. He was like, "Yeah, this isn't my game. The craps game is closed." And so I was like, "Oh, so you're a craps player?" He goes, "I love craps. I'll spend 7 hours on craps." And I was like, "That's like me with blackjack." Okay. So I was like, "I want to play craps with you one of these nights." And so like the second night on the boat or third night, I got on the craps table with him, and dude, I could not stop rolling eights.
Nice.
Right.
Like hard eights?
Nah, all of them, all the eights.
Okay.
It didn't matter. And I just kept rolling eights. 6 and 2, 5 and 3, 4 and 4. Like it didn't matter. I just rolled eights. I made this one couple like $400. I rolled like 30 times, and out of 30, like 21 were eights.
Holy
Like,
smokes.
I'm not shitting you. I was automatic 8. And so
So do you know how to play now?
yes.
Okay.
Better. Now,
Well, right.
Yeah. Now,
I'm not saying you're an expert, but
now
yeah,
being
you
out
and
of it.
we could go to a casino and you could be like, just do what I do.
yeah, and
Okay.
I would have to like watch the game for about 5 minutes, and I'll be good again.
Okay.
So I forgot all about it. Like a crazy amount of like, it was like I was just blinded by all of it. And then we were in Ensenada, and we're coming back to the boat from in town after we got out of this fish tacos and tequila tour. It was freaking awesome.
Sign me
Yeah,
up.
dude, it was good.
Let's go.
It was so good. And so we're walking back, and we're at a stop sign about to cross the road, and this guy, and Ensenada is like the most Mexican city I've ever been to. I've been to Cancun, I've been to Isla Mujeres, but like this was like what you hear stories about with like the little kids selling stuff and
Oh,
like
sure.
like, and everybody's like trying to sell you stuff and coming in their shop, and I got this, I got that. You just get so fed up with like just saying no all the time.
Right.
And being Midwestern, like it hurts so bad
Yeah.
not to be nice. And so we're walking back and about to cross the road, and this guy was like, "Mr. 8." What? And I like didn't even give him I have no idea what Mr. 8 means. And he's like, "Mr. 8." And he like gets like right up to me. And I was like, "Oh." He's like, "Craps last night." I was like, "Shit, yeah." He goes, "You made me $400. I was like,
Dude, that's
I'm
awesome.
glad somebody made some money.
That's like when I sorry to interrupt, but you unlocked a core memory.
Yep.
I think I've said this on the pod before, but like there's one time I used to body paint for all the Fort Hayes games, and I did this for 2 years without ever repeating a design. Like big long story short, but one time I'm sitting there like eating a sandwich in the sandwich shop at like in the Fort Hayes Union.
Yeah.
Someone's just staring at me, and I'm just like, finally I'm like, "Do you have a problem, buddy?" Like I got uncomfortable. He's just like, "Man, I'm so sorry," and this is gonna be a really awkward question. He's just like, Are you are you body paint guy from the games? I was just like, yeah, what's up? Like still like annoyed with him. And he was just like, I thought it was you. Like, I love your work. I didn't recognize you with your shirt on, so I wasn't sure. I was just like, all right. Dude, free
Turn it
pass.
into a compliment. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
like, thank you. So, Mr. A, what?
And so, yeah, the casino was awesome. The dinners every night, going up to the big ass, I forget what they call it, but there's like 3 different floors, place where you eat, super fancy, really
Oh,
cool.
sure. Mm-hmm.
Espresso martinis, man.
Ooh,
Espresso martinis
Katie loves them.
every morning. Thank you, Al Von Felt, for getting me started on these on the bachelor party. I didn't even know, like, no, I'm not going to drink an espresso martini. Are you kidding me? And then he was like, dude, every night have one right before bed. I was like, no. So one night,
Espresso before bed?
yeah. So one night we did that.
All right.
Sure as shit, I passed out. And it was so tasty when I was drinking it. And so every morning on the boat, I would go and get an espresso martini. And then at the end of the night, I would try to go get one. But a lot of the nights it's
Like no hangover? Is that the trick?
I don't know what it was. I didn't have that many hangovers.
Well, no, I'm saying, is that why you drink it before bed? So
I
you don't have a
guess
hangover?
it might have. I think it would expedite your hangover, but it worked really well. And that was the other cool thing. I had a few runs one run on the boat because I started training like literally 2 weeks before the cruise. I got to run in Santa Monica before we even got on the boat. That was really cool moment, running along the beach, 64 degrees that morning, cool beach air hitting you in the face, seeing all the beach goers
Like Jason Bourne.
literally waking up out of their van. And I saw like 4 of them putting on like the suits and then grabbing the board and walking to, like, I've experienced what it was like to be in SoCo and just on my run, and like such a cool experience. Santa Monica is beautiful, by the way. Like, you have to go to Santa Monica at some point.
All right.
And spend the stupid money on a hotel right along the beach. We were only there for one night, so that helped. But back to the cruise, I met a lot of people, of course, that I don't remember their names, but we had a really good time.
Oh, I bet they remember you.
There was one dude I met that was you told this to keep this short. Damn it. I have to tell this guy though. His name was Dave. I met him in the pool the first day. He was 52 years old. He had a 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 14-year-old, and they live in northern Colorado, like in the with the big redwoods, like in the forest.
Oh, sure.
And they live literally 200 yards from the beach. And this dude every day wakes up.
Colorado?
California.
Yeah, I
I
was
was
like,
gonna say,
Did I say Colorado?
Well,
you did say
you
Colorado.
did. And
Dang
when
it.
you said redwoods, I'm like, I don't think those are
Yeah,
in Colorado,
no.
but it must mean evergreen.
the other the other sea state, not Connecticut.
Gotcha.
And so they wake up every morning, and him and his son go out there and surf. And they redo boards. Like the one son has literally built a whole entire business on reshaping boards and redoing boards, like refurbishing them.
Oh,
And I want to shout him out right now. His handle is oh no, I want to shout him out. Hold on. It is
did he tell you not to?
no, I'm trying to remember his name. Something Sands. And it's because of the beach, like the waves change the sandbars like every day. And so you have to go and like find the waves because the sandbars change so much that like the waves aren't the same every day.
Gotcha.
I would really wish I could remember what his Instagram handle was. But anyway, his dad like blows glass and like makes Christmas ornaments and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And like just the coolest people I've ever met. Like the typical Southern Colorado. I caught it that time.
Yep.
Southern California guy, like super into like just everything. And it was really cool to meet him and their family and everybody else. I don't think I have another highlight. We watched a couple shows. That was really cool. I almost threw up on the plane coming into Denver from LA, which I haven't done in like years. Like my feet got tingly and stuff, which that's not good. But but everything else was good. Big shout out to you and the McNarys and the Sultans for watching the kids the whole time.
They were really good. Actually.
You got vanilla and you got some wings, and I'm sorry that's all we paid you guys because we got to be at a week-long vacation and not had to worry about the kids. But you know, that's what you live in the Midwest for. That's what you live in a small town and have really good friends that are like family. So yeah,
Sweet.
that was the trip. Holy shit, that was the Cliff Notes too. Sorry.
No, we knew this episode would be long because of the catch up. I mean, we're trying to cram 3 months worth of stuff into a single episode.
Yeah.
Like, guys, like this isn't gonna be one of those hour-long episodes.
Yeah,
It's
no.
just not. But topic number 1 doesn't need to be an hour long.
No,
Let's
here we go.
to topic number 2.
That was a good transition.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I thought about just letting you say topic number 2, and then you went to reach, and I was like, oh, he's away from his mic. I guess I'll say it.
Yep, that was perfect.
Great.
So sports world.
Yes.
I don't think it has to be 30 minutes long like the first topic.
No.
But we
I
did
did
have
want
some
to touch on a couple
awesome
things.
moments. Yeah.
Let's save golf for last because I know that's what we'll talk about
Yes.
the most. First and foremost, Sipe, congratulations. Your state is now the proud owners of the NBA championship. Well done to
Yes.
Oklahoma. I did see a meme, and I wanted to ask you about it, is if I would have told you back in like 2002 that Oklahoma was going to win an NBA championship before a national championship, you would have said, what?
I would have said, you're out of your damn mind. That's what I would have said.
Because
Oh, man.
an Oklahoma City Thunder franchise did not exist.
Yeah, thanks, Hannah, for that meme that you sent to my Facebook.
Hey, I do what I can.
Real shot in the pants, that was.
Now,
Don't tell me you wouldn't have done the same thing to me.
I don't think I would, Hannah. You know, Ohio State's had their ups and downs, and you know, I'm not gonna focus on their downs like you would do. But it's all
now
right.
I will say I have always in every sport had like 2 teams. So like in the NFL, like I'm Chiefs and Packers, right? And they're in different conferences. In baseball, I have obviously the hometown Royals, and then I just for some reason always gravitated to the Braves. I blame my grandpa because the Braves are always on. Again,
Yep.
2 different leagues, seen them. Obviously MLS a little bit different, but I've seen Sporting KC, like they do that.
Hell yeah.
In the NBA, I'm a Boston Celtics fan. Like, I don't know why. I always thought Larry Bird was cool, even though he was not even playing
Not even
basketball when I started
close.
watching basketball. Well, no, like the real reason why is because we used to play NBA 2K3. And in that game, there was a street ball mode. And when you put Larry Bird on your team, he had like a 99 like rating from 3, and that's how I would beat people. Is they would do like all the street ball moves, and I'd just be like, "Yeah, throw it to the corner, give it to Larry." And I became a Celtics fan, and Paul Pierce was there, and he went to KU and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
so there you go. So with the Thunder winning, like I have now seen legitimately all of my quote unquote franchises that I consider my franchises until Kansas City gets a basketball team, then I'm probably jumping ship from the Thunder. But
Yep.
I have now seen all of my franchises win a championship, with the sole exception being the United States men's soccer team.
Well, but what about KC soccer?
Yeah, Sporting KC. They've won. They went like back to back one year.
No shit.
Oh yeah. No, they've won like 3 or 4.
Where have I
MLS
been?
Cup.
Not paying attention.
Not
Yeah.
soccer.
This these were in like the 2000 teens is
Okay.
when they were winning. They
Oh,
were
okay.
really good with like Zuzi and all that sort. Yeah.
Yeah, the year that we went there and watched them go 0-0.
No, they lost 3-0.
Oh, that's what it was.
No, 3-1. 3-1
in
against Real Salt Lake.
in the final or the extra minutes or a kickoff or whatever the hell they called it. What
It was
what's
just
the-
No, it was just rivalry week.
It was just like the game that we went to.
Yeah. No, it wasn't the playoffs or nothing. It was
No,
just a
I'm
regular
saying-
season.
I'm saying they didn't score anything during an actual game though, did they?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was
I'm pretty sure it was 3-1.
oops
Have you been drinking?
that night.
No, but
Oops.
I do think it's cool for Oklahoma that they have the NBA Finals MVP, obviously the NBA Finals. They have the scoring title. They have the true MVP, like just sweeped all the awards, and it's small market Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
which at the peak of their powers, which was the Durant, Westbrook, Harden era,
Where they should have
with
won.
right with Ibaka
Right.
and all that sort of stuff. Like my thought was, oh, man, that was it. That was the chance. Never gonna happen again. And now, not only did they win, they won convincingly, and like the East is pretty much done for because of injuries and all sorts of other stuff. So if they can get through the West again, I mean, they have every opportunity to go back to back and really start looking at becoming a dynasty.
Oh yeah.
Which is, again, I never thought would happen after Durant left.
Oh, huh.
So
Well, when
props to your states.
Yeah, and again, as much as I would like to claim them as my team, I'm not a big NBA guy at all.
Yeah.
And so I do know, though, for one fact, that they have spent a lot of money on growing their team on the young
Yeah,
talent,
drafted well. Yep.
and they just freaking clicked in OKC.
Yep.
And
And they're
so-
the youngest team ever.
yeah, I saw that too, which is freaking unreal.
Yep.
I got to take a bathroom break. Just
No,
keep
you're
the
good.
conversation going.
I'll touch on a couple other ones. The Florida Panthers, stupid warm weather teams,
Yep.
are back-to-back champions. The only reason why I'm even mildly upset, because they did beat a Canada team, was they beat the Edmonton Oilers, who are the Midwest Canadians. So I was moderately rooting for them over the warm weather. Like, that's just the ultimate, like, screw this. But the playoffs were fun, which was really good. And then we had naturally Sipe came off of the dock, so I'm trying to remember what else we were going to talk about. We'll just briefly, and I feel bad that Sipe's not going to be here for this. So training camp and stuff like that has started. Hannah, your boy, Josh Simmons, is not only, because the reason he fell in the draft was it's like, we're not even sure if he'll even play this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then as, rehab and stuff like that started, going along, it was like, well, maybe he'll play some this year, but, he'll probably miss training camp and, won't know blocking assignments and plays and blah, blah, blah. And now your boy, Josh Simmons, is a shoo-in to start at left tackle for Patrick Mahomes week 1, busting his balls,
Amen.
learning the playbook and everything. Like, what a turnaround. And what a steal for the Chiefs if that's what ends up being the case. Like, if he ends up being the next, he doesn't even have to be a top like 3 or 5 or whatever tackle. If he's just even like a top 12 guy, that's miles better than what we had going into last year. And that was our problem, is we couldn't cover the edge. Our inside was great, obviously anchored by Chris's guy, Creed Humphrey. Yeah, that one's Hannah's, unless she doesn't want it.
No, I don't want it.
You can have it if you want, or you can have a flight. But yeah, I'm loving the fact that we're gonna have Josh Simmons week 1 ready to go. Should actually play on Saturday in our preseason game too.
And I'm loving it, of course, because he's an Ohio State guy. So
Yep. So there's that. What was the other Chiefs news? I'm just gonna we'll just quickly mention the Chiefs here, because this is about the time of year I start listening to like the sports pundits and stuff like that. Like, I tune out pretty much after the Super Bowl. Really don't listen to NBA or
I've been
baseball, any of
listening
that sort of
since
stuff.
June.
'Kay.
So you need to catch up.
So, sorry. Here's a couple things I noticed. One, this came from Mitch Holtis, doing the Defending the Kingdom podcast. The Chiefs are one of 6 teams, one of 6 only, which I was a little surprised to hear this stat, that still go somewhere else for training camp. And obviously, he's like, part of the reason why that's so important is that, you stay in the dorms, you eat lunch with the team, like you study the playbook with your roommate, like true remember the Titans type of stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is the reason why our team is so tight knit every year, is because we are forced for basically 3 weeks at a time. And he's like, it's not even just the team. Like us as the media people, we have to be here too. So like we're spending time away from our wives, our kids, our beds, like all that sort of stuff. And he's like, so even the organization as a whole is just that much more of a family dynamic, which I just think is super cool.
Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
Which is ironic because obviously the Cowboys are one of those teams, but they go to Oxnard, California, and it's definitely more about like,
Party.
hey, we're in the California sun. Like, so I think that's a little bit different.
You can't even compare. This is like comparing apples and oranges. There is no comparison.
Right,
Because Dallas
so-
is not even anywhere in the same league as the Chiefs right now.
Right.
because
We
the,
can
the
just leave
Chiefs
it at that.
the Chiefs go to St. Joe.
It's St. Joe's.
Yeah.
St. Joe,
I freaking
Missouri.
love that.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Have you ever been to
Stay at
St.
the college. Not St. Joe's. I haven't been to, no.
Dude, it's such a small,
Oh, wait. Yes, I have.
small city.
Yes, I have. Yes, I've been to
There's
St.
not a whole lot there.
No.
Because of Kansas City.
Yeah.
And the fact that they have picked St. Joe to go to every year.
That
Yeah.
was one of the places
Love it.
when I was a kid that they were going to send Dad to. We went and looked at a church in St. Joe.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That'd have been rough.
Yeah.
So part of the reason why I bring that whole factoid up is I'm then also listening to, you know, different podcasts and stuff. And naturally, Nick Wright, Chiefs lover, he's bashing on people saying that like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are better than Patrick Mahomes right now because Patrick Mahomes got embarrassed in the Super Bowl, which had nothing to do with Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson,
No.
like, and they're like all that sort of stuff.
Stupid talk.
But then he's also talking about how people still will even say like Joe Burrow is better than Patrick Mahomes. And a point he made is number one.
I think last year he was.
Well, no, statistically, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what he quickly reminds everyone is since Joe Burrow lost to Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game, when we
yeah.
went to then go face the Eagles and beat
Yep,
the Eagles
yep,
that year.
yep.
So this is 3 years ago now.
Yep.
Burrow hasn't made it back to the playoffs.
No.
He hasn't even had the chance to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs again. So that's number one. Number two, he always starts slow. And I did not know this until literally driving home. I heard this stat. The Bengals have never played Joe Burrow in the preseason,
No, they haven't.
ever. But you know who does play in the preseason? All of the Kansas City starters. So when Joe Burrow starts the season 1-3, 0-4, 2-2, that sort of stuff, and people go, well, but I mean, they just got to warm up. They are now going to play Joe Burrow for the first time in the preseason. And I think the reason why is because they finally learned their lesson, which is, hey, maybe it shouldn't come down to the final week of the season where you're needing the Chiefs backups to beat a team in order to make the playoffs because you lost to the Patriots in week 3 and the Patriots were one of the worst teams in the NFL. Maybe people should start carbon copying what the Chiefs do because I don't know. It just strikes me that 3 of the last 5 Super Bowls we've won. It maybe should be something to look at of training camp, preseason, how we approach it,
But see, I
all
get
that sort of stuff.
I get how that plays.
It's not just because we have Reed and Mahomes.
Right.
It's not.
No.
right, and
I mean, does that play a part? Absolutely. But there's a whole bunch of other things.
It's a 53-man roster
Exactly.
with
There's a whole bunch of other
all the
things that go into
coaches.
it.
Like, yeah.
So I will say this: I think Reed and Pat do play a part into it because they do build the culture.
Obviously, yes.
No, but like I'm saying, they build the culture of what the team expects. Like, and it's the team expects, not the front office, not the fans, not anybody else. Like they're the two main leaders for the team, and so like. When they're bought into it, and I think the thing with St. Joe, when they go to training camp and they're in the dorm for the week or however long, and
Like
everything
3
else,
weeks, yeah.
that plays a role into it. And if
Because you only focus on football.
right, and if the Bengals aren't doing that, then yeah, sure, carbon copy. But I just got done watching last week. Finally, Quarterback on Netflix.
The first season?
No, second
Oh.
season.
I haven't even watched that yet.
Oh, you need to because I'm going to say some stuff that's going to be brought up that I completely forgot about. Joe Burrow was part of Quarterback this last season,
Right.
and dude, his first 3 games he lost by 2 2 on the first game or 1, something like that. He lost like the first 3 games. He lost by less than a touchdown per game, and I think it was like 2 of them were by 3 points or 2 points, something like that. He played out of his ass
Well,
for 10 games, and they had a like 4-6 record. Like, it wasn't Joe last year.
No.
It was the defense.
Which
Like-
they still don't have a handle on.
Right.
And so like I think it's a bit unfair. And again, I should hate Joe Burrow. I should.
Oh,
as
no.
a Chiefs
Don't
fan.
hear why I'm not saying.
But
I
I
love
love
Joe
Joe.
Burrow. I'd love to see him win a Super Bowl sometime. Now, I don't like Cincinnati fans.
Right.
They're kind of crazy, but
But to your point, I think Joe last year performed better than Pat Mahomes.
no, you are correct. Here's the point I'm making in this exact argument of it wasn't Joe Burrow's fault. You are right. It was
Yeah.
not his fault that they lost those games. It's not his fault they didn't make the playoffs.
There's a couple that he should have
Right.
played better. But
Here's what I
on
will
the
say.
losses.
When Mahomes won his first Super Bowl, we literally, through the month of November, had statistically the worst defense the NFL has ever seen.
True.
Now, Spags locked us up over the course of November, and then we were borderline elite
Yeah,
in
true,
January
true.
when it mattered. But the point is Mahomes wasn't fighting for a playoff spot.
right.
Burrow was. And you can't just simply say, well, his defense was terrible. What do you want him to do? Like, at some point, hold your guys accountable,
That's
be
true.
the leader,
That's
and
true.
say, look, guys, we're scoring 35 points a game, which should be more than enough to put people away. Step your game up or get out. Like, and that's, again, where I go back to the Chiefs culture of like, and Mitch Holtis was saying this, is after one of the practices in like 100-degree weather, like whatever, and it was like a 3-hour practice, he said, you know what? Like, people are going to the locker room, they're going to go get their treatment, take their showers, like whatever, head back to their rooms. He goes, you know who I saw on the field doing the sleds? Chris Jones. This is
Dog.
after a 3-hour practice in 100-degree weather.
What a dog.
Yeah. No. You tell Joe Burrow, hey, all your little defensive guys, you tell them to go out there and get on the sleds during training camp.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that'll make you tougher and build you better for the playoffs. But anyways, final Chiefs thing that I want to notate because we never got to talk about it, and we have to talk about it.
Okay.
But the greatest player in NFL history is now on our team. Gardner, mother effing Minshew, baby.
That sexy son of a bitch.
Oh my God. Guys, do we have the greatest quarterback duo of all time?
I think I wanted
Do we have the best 2 quarterbacks who ever live on our roster at the same time?
to be fair, I think we knew this in season 8.
Did we?
I think we did. Yep.
I don't remember talking about it.
I don't think we talked about it.
I think we did. No?
I don't know.
We'll have to go
It's
back to
worth
the
bringing up
archives.
again because Gardner Minshew is on our team.
I cannot wait until we play the Donkeys again late in the season when we already have playoff clinch
I think they are our last game.
like they were last year, but
Yep.
this year it's going to be an Arrowhead instead of freaking Denver. And I cannot wait for the mustache to throw all over that freaking defense. And it's going to be a good defense again this year.
Dude, this preseason is going to be so fun.
Dude.
Like, honestly, normally,
Yeah.
like, and granted, I never want people to be in longer than necessary because I don't want them to get injured because I know that is absolutely a possibility.
Yeah. This one
But
reason why I
this
hate
year
3 games.
especially, I'm going to be like, hey, coach, why don't you pull Mahomes? I want to see Minshew.
Yeah.
Like, get him out of there.
Yeah. And we already know what he can do.
Yeah. Like, let me see Minshew cook, baby.
All right. I hate preseason.
What a fun preseason.
Okay, I hate preseason. I think it's too long. I think 3 games is too long. I think it's too much of a hype, and it just gets published like
Right.
it's a season, and it's not. It's just 3 stupid throwaway games.
Yes.
I get why we do it as far as the NFL goes because you want to build your bench, you want to see who you can cut, all that, build depth on your fantasy teams, all that shit. I get it. But what I am looking forward to this year is one, Cleveland. Have you heard about this?
No?
So What's Will Howard's out with a knee injury or hamstring?
No, he's on Pittsburgh.
Sorry, who the hell am I thinking of at Cleveland?
You're thinking Shadeur.
No, I know.
Shadur's starting this week.
I know it's Shadeur, but
The old guy.
Joe Flacco?
Yes.
Flacco is out with a hammy or a knee.
Yeah.
There's another guy at 3 that is also hurt.
Shadeur's at 3, isn't he?
Well, Shadeur's technically at 4.
Shadeur's at 4.
Technically.
Pickett's hurt.
Pickett, that's what it is.
Gabriel is hurt.
Yes, sorry. Yeah,
And
duh.
Flacco got injured, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh, Gabriel. And so...
Which, by the way, apparently
Shadeur-
Matt Stafford's hurt. I missed this
Oh,
news.
he's having back spasms.
Damn it.
so he'll be all right. All right.
Look,
Hey, they've talked about it every day on Get Up.
no, that's fine. I'm just... These are not my official predictions. Because
Oh.
because this happens.
way too early, too early.
Right. No. Because, and this is part of the reason why, is we will have our NFL preview extravaganza the Wednesday before opening kickoff, right?
Yes.
Like we will have a show that day, and I will take lock on that day. Okay.
It might have
However-
to be next week.
No, not next week. That's too early.
It might
What are we gonna
have
take
to-
a month off?
Well, doesn't NFL season start Labor Day weekend?
After Labor Day.
Okay.
weekend.
No, we're good then.
Yeah, no, I'm saying September 3rd. September 3rd
Yeah,
is the
we're
NFL preview extravaganza show where I give you all of my awesome takes, where I'm really good at predicting the season. Don't you do that. I had like an 80% hit rate last year, buddy. I'm
Was
just saying.
that on the second, third, or fourth take?
No, like I predicted the first coach fired. I predicted the worst team. I predicted.
He did.
Look.
This is what you're good
No,
at.
here's the good thing. And I mentioned this to my buddies the other day because on their fantasy football podcast, I said, by the way, guys, hot take, Chiefs are going undefeated this season. Barring the Super Bowl, which obviously we got our asses kicked, everyone saw it.
Yep.
We came a backup game against Denver, which did not matter because we had already lost a game.
Already had the
So
1 seed,
therefore, we came a 4th down Josh Allen MVP run
Yep.
away
Yep.
from 20-0.
Yep.
I called 20-0, and if not for that Josh Allen 4th down run, I fully believe we play our starters against Denver to preserve the undefeated season, and we would have gone 19-0.
He's talking close though. Like
One play,
horseshoes and hand
literally
grenades.
one. How many plays did the Chiefs have last year? I don't know. Look it up. But we
hold
came
on.
one play away
Hold
from me
on,
being
though.
correct on 19-0. But anyways,
I want to be devil's advocate because there was a toe that won us a game.
That's
there
not
was
true.
also
a toe
field
lost
goal.
the Ravens the game.
Right.
Get your foot
That
in
one-
bounds, buddy.
that one is
Xavier
the game.
Worthy couldn't figure it out for like a month how to get his feet in bounds.
There was a missed field goal that we should have lost to Denver the first
Sure.
time.
No, that was a block field goal.
Or
That was the
field
block
goal.
off.
So yeah, there you go. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. We have
like-
the best special teams in the NFL. My bad.
but it comes down to Josh Allen though. That's what
It came down to Josh Allen.
I
on
just
4th
talked
down.
about 2 games that we should have lost, and now you're flipping it back to just one play.
Well, no, I'm just saying winners win. That's what we do.
All we do is win, win, win.
Yeah.
In a perfect optimistic
Anyways,
Chiefs
no.
season.
So this will probably change by September 3rd because I don't like hearing about these back spasms because he's had them before. But I had the Rams as my Super Bowl champion as of like 2 weeks ago.
No way.
I did,
No way.
but that's not going to fly if that's the case.
Yeah.
So there you go. See, way too early. That's why you don't do it. That's why you don't place bets now.
It's a way
'Cause
too
one
early, way
injury
too
will
early.
derail your entire season.
Where were we going with this? Hold on.
We were talking football.
Oh, Shadir. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for the preseason so I can watch Shadir play. Honestly, I've been a fan of them since they went to Colorado. Like I was watching their Snapchat stories and all that stuff when they're at Jackson State, and so I'm just a big fan of Shadir.
Okay.
I like Dion. I like how they don't cuss. I like how they have a really good head on their shoulders, and that, I'm talking the whole family. Like you can tell they were raised right under a microscope of their dad being an NFL star. And so being able to see all of this now unfold and how the media is attacking Shedeur in training camp and practices and yada, 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 and essentially trying to bait him into saying something stupid. And he just does not say anything. Like, he is such a good dude. I'd love to just sit down and have a beer with him someday. I think he's old enough for that, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And then obviously I want to see Bake for a down or two. And I am so freaking excited. So freaking excited to watch the Bucks this year.
Buddy, I am high on the Bucks this
Dude,
year.
I
High
think
on the Bucks.
I think
They have an excellent wide receiver.
it's going to be a problem. I think it's
Is
going to
that
be
the
a problem in the
Ibuki
NFL.
guy or whatever?
Ibuka.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks are going to put a splash this year in the NFL. Not as much as what Tom did to Tampa when he was there, but they are almost rallying more behind Baker as a fan group, as a fandom, as a city, as a freaking state, really.
Yeah.
Like Dolphins, who, what? No, it's all about the Bucks right now in Florida, and I'm so
Jacksonville, who?
yeah, I'm so excited for Baker right now, and I can't wait to watch every game I can here in Kansas.
Fun fact. I in my opinion, there's 3 teams who can win the AFC, which is the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Bengals, not the Ravens. I know everyone's shocked about that one.
Yep.
And in my opinion, there's 3 teams that can win the NFC, which is the Eagles, the Rams, assuming Matt Stafford's healthy,
Lions.
and the Bucks are my top 3. Like, I think the Lions take a step back, and I think
they do take a step back, but I think they're still in it.
I think the Lions take a step back, and I think the Commanders take a step back. There's your early NFL
Way too
extravaganza.
early. Way too early.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, NFC Championship, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be
Yes.
Eagles versus Rams or Bucks.
All right, we got started way too heavy into NFL
I know.
already.
Does hurt.
I know.
Real fast.
We got to recap some summer stuff.
Well, golf stuff. Spawn, your
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah, dude, JJ.
winning the U.S. Open, which I'll be honest,
Unfreaking believable.
look, there's different types of golfers.
Yeah.
There's golfers like Ricky who have been like, oh, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And then he never does it.
Yep.
There's golfers like Xander who's like, can he perform in the big moments?
Right.
Right? And then there's golfers like Spawn, who I was convinced was just he's on a heater.
Couple tournaments.
Take like a Michael Block type.
Yeah.
Right? And Michael Block's not even a good example because he's basically an amateur.
Yeah.
Like he just happened to have one good thing, earned a way to play like 2 more tournaments, and then he was
He
basically
hit a
kicked
hole
off
in
the
one paired with Rory. Is really all it comes down to.
Right. So I was thinking Spawn was a guy who he's on a heater.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he comes off that heater, we're never going to talk about him ever again. He loses the players to Rory.
Yeah. And
He has
Terrible
another, I don't even remember what it was, had like another heartbreaking loss where like he was maybe like the 56 hole lead or something like that, or 50, whatever it is, 54 hole lead.
Masters. I want to say he was winning or leading
it?
after
Yeah,
the
it's
second day or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
And it was just like, yep, like he'll have these stretches, but never going to win.
Yep.
And Sipe, I will give you 1,000% credit. You have not, like, you've almost adapted Spawn like second to Willie Z.
Dude.
Like,
yeah.
he's become your guy, and you did not give up on him. And by God, he came through for you by winning the U.S. Open.
I don't know what it was. I think it was his story that I heard during the Players of, again, and I told this on the podcast, like he wasn't built for championship golf. He wasn't like raised and groomed for being in the PGA. Like he worked his ass off in his 20s.
Yeah.
All the way through his 20s after he graduated college, that he didn't get a scholarship at the beginning to go play golf.
And he's going to be on the Ryder Cup team.
Dude, I know. Like this is one of those players that I fell in love with his story more than I fell in love with him.
Right.
Like what his story told me though was like he just freaking kept going for it. And
He's a grinder.
And he grinded for so many years on the Corn Ferry before he even made his card.
Right.
Like, and that was the thing that was like, I think he's found something this year, and I don't know what it is. And he ended up saying it after he won the US. He was like, look, I finally realized with my coach, he told me something one time that he said, my coach told me, he goes, what is there else to lose? He goes, you can go and find a 9-to-5, or you can keep playing golf. He goes, why not on the golf course have that mentality that you're not playing scared anymore. You're just going for it.
Yeah.
Dude, what did we see in the U.S. Open?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
He was down, I think, 2 strokes on 16 going into 17, and then just played out of his mind on 17 and 18. I mean, a 64-foot putt to win it,
Yeah.
to seal the deal. Like, it was such a fun experience.
I will say, like, it was basically a foregone conclusion he was going to win at that point. But it was also one of those things where, like, when he hit that shot, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
So
all right.
that was to win outright. Like,
He had a 2-putt to win outright.
right. But where he was on the green, though, was an easy 3-putt.
Sure.
He would have had to got that first putt really close, and that first putt was not easy at all.
Right.
I mean, I think the
Yeah,
stats
very far away.
It broke like 12 foot to the right.
Yeah.
I mean,
And twice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like
Double
it's,
breaker.
It's such a hard putt, and to watch him do that, it was so cool.
Although, who was it right? But was it Bryson? Someone sort of showed him the line, though.
Yeah,
it wasn't nearly as far, but
The dude I don't like,
I don't remember. But
the guy that has the ego about him all the time. He was at the the Open, and they had gosh darn it, I'll think about him later.
it's all right. I wanted to give you credit because arguably the U.S. Open is the hardest to win. Like,
Yeah.
everyone gives credence to the Masters because of the fast greens and like it's just super unforgiving in a lot of ways. But the Open is like literally built so that like if you're shooting even par, that's a great
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. And like the golf courses step up their game every year to like make it as
Right.
difficult as possible.
Correct. Yeah. So the fact that Spawn ousted everybody else was super impressive.
On a green that was wet, on a green and those days that they played were super windy and rainy and
Yep.
everything else. He just outlasted everybody no matter what the weather,
Yeah.
which was really cool to see.
It was awesome. And then the UK Open,
Jesus, dude.
Sky Scheffler. Like, I do want to say this. I don't remember, maybe it was Colin Cowherd. Someone was talking about like the whole like, ooh, are we going to see the next Tiger? And Colin Cowherd was like, pump the brakes.
Yeah,
Because
please, thank you.
It's true. We've seen Rory have a stretch where he was awesome. We saw Jordan Spieth have a stretch where he was awesome. Like, we've seen this happen before. And I think it was Colin Cowherd. I'm pretty positive. And I'm going to use my own analogy here. Mainly because it's something, again, that I heard Nick Wright say earlier, is when Patrick Mahomes has the ball, it doesn't matter if he's down 3 or 7 or 10 or 14 or 24. We've seen it.
Yep.
There is an intimidation factor of like, no lead is enough.
Right.
Tom Brady, 28-3. No lead is enough. No lead. There is an intimidation factor that goes into it. Michael Jordan, no lead is enough.
Yep.
With Scotty, your thing is like, okay, let's just say I'm up 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to play perfect because Scotty's going to play perfect.
Exactly. Yep.
With Tiger, you could be up 6
Yeah.
and you'd have to say, oh, I got to shoot -5 today.
Yeah. I mean,
Because Tiger's going to go birdie, 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 birdie. So like,
they literally call this the Tiger effect.
right.
And that's what Scotty's doing to the field right now.
Well, but what I'm saying is
It's
with
crazy.
Scotty, he will not play himself out of a game. He won't. Now, can Scotty necessarily do what Tiger did, which was, oh, I got to shoot -10 to win this thing? All right, I'm going to go shoot -12. Not necessarily. Like Scotty will go, -5, -6, whatever. And all you have to do is hold Scotty off. Whereas with Tiger, he wouldn't just catch you, he would pass you.
Yeah.
But with Scotty, that's the key thing is like, I mean, it was a foregone conclusion he was going to win that thing. Like, the more he just hangs around that top 5, you're just like, it's over.
Yeah. So not the first.
Someone's going to hit a bogey. Someone else is going to hit a double. This person's going to miss a birdie opportunity. And you know what Scotty's going to do? Par, 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 birdie, birdie, par, par, birdie, birdie, par.
So
birdie. Like, you just know. You know he's not going to F up.
So with the Open this year, Scotty did not have a good first day. I mean, I say he didn't have a good first day. I think he shot 2 under. The second day though, he was trailing by like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Shot 7 under on that course. Like, are you kidding me? The Royal Grand, or whatever Royal Bull stuff that they had over there. But like seeing him shoot 7
Port Royal.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Right.
That's what it was. Watching him though come out that second day and shoot 7, that's when the field was like, oh shit, here he comes.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah. And then he just held on to the lead the whole time. I think there's a few times on Saturday. Sorry, this was on Fridays when he shot 7 under. There was a few times on Saturday where the lead, because he played in the afternoon, where the lead kind of switched back and forth. But I mean, everybody knew watching it, like, unless Scotty turns back into his U.S. Open putting, he was going to win it. And that's where I think the big difference is between Scotty and Tiger.
But even then, if he gets a bogey, you know he won't unravel.
Dude, it's a thing now. If he gets a bogey on a hole, the next 2 holes are birdies.
Right.
Every freaking time. It's unreal. Like, he's a machine that way. And that's where, like, but I think the difference between Tiger and Scotty is, and why Tiger was so great, is he was such a well-rounded golfer. He could drive the ball further than everybody. His short game was crazy. His long game was crazy. But then he could finish it on the green. I mean, how many times do we see putts, looking back at YouTube videos and stuff, of Tiger winning the Masters, the Open, whatever it was. He would make a freaking 24-foot putt in the moment.
Now that you're saying that, I don't think I've ever watched a Scotty putt and been like, whoa.
Exactly.
Whereas, again, Spawn, we just talked about it.
Yeah.
His putt to win the Open, I don't know if Scotty could hit that putt.
No, he can't. And that's the biggest part of his game that he's lacking. Now, if his putting even got a little bit better, where he was making those big putts. The other part about all of this, though, and this is such a hard thing to compare with golf, Scotty is so freaking good around the green that he doesn't leave himself big putts a lot.
He's the perfect scramble golfer.
Yes.
Which we'll talk about in the next segment. But the whole point is when you're in a scramble golf tournament, you should always be having your 6-foot putt, 8-foot putt. Like, you should never be far away from the flag.
Right.
Scotty's never far away from the flag, which is why he never has those holy crap putts.
Unless he's at the U.S. Open at not Pinehurst, number 2. Whatever freaking tournament this was this year. Gosh dang it. I had it queued up earlier. Anyway.
Quail Hollow.
No, it wasn't that one. Anyway, this one was a really tough course. Crazy ass rough. I think we text back and forth quite a bit about how bad the rough was at the U.S. Open this year. And that was his demise this year, was he wasn't hitting fairways and he wasn't chipping close. And then so everybody thought he was putting bad, but it was because he had 20-foot plus putts.
Yeah. But no, to end this segment, I just wanted to say that I do love how Scotty, even afterwards, when people were like, hey, like, could you be the next Tiger Woods type of thing? And he was just like, Tiger has what? Like 15 majors?
Yeah.
I just got my 4th and I'm about to turn 30. Like,
not happening.
No. Now, what I will say is, like, there's Tiger and Jack, like, way up here. Like,
so far.
Like
so far.
What does Jack have? Like 18 majors or something like that? And then, Jack 18, Tiger 15. Tiger's not going to catch him at this point in his career. So, like, there you go.
I'm praying.
But then literally, like, next would be, like, Ben Hogan with 9.
Which is crazy.
Right. So, like, the gap there is huge. But then, like, there's lots of people like Rory has 5,
Yeah.
Brooks has 5. Like there's lots of people with 5. But I firmly believe Scotty can get to 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And in which case you're talking about him next to Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Tom Watson.
Yep.
Like he has the same amount, if not more than those guys. Like I think Scotty is on the precipice of he could enter Mount Rushmore territory.
Yes.
Is he going to be Tiger? No.
No.
That's not happening. It's Jack, it's Tiger, and then there's 2 guys you could debate.
Yeah.
Scotty could enter the 2 guys you could debate discussion.
Yep.
And right now, I can't love him anymore because he's such a machine. He's so consistent. He doesn't lose his cool. Like he's everything I just want to see Elliot be.
Yes.
So
and
that
Ben.
I can ride Elliot's coattails. Oh,
And Ben.
Ben's gonna be like he'll be like, we'll have to find one with like the Ryder Cup this year, but Ben would be the one at the Ryder Cup who's like tearing his shirt and stuff.
Dude,
And then Elliot's just gonna be like, dude, put your shirt on and hit this putt. Okay.
let me tell you real quick something that happened yesterday that I was crazy impressed by. Been on hole 4.
Mm-hmm.
We always put him
I
out
hate
at
hole 4.
we always put him out at 200 at this age, right? And on par 5, 200 yards. Ben outdrove Elliott. He outdrove Striker. He outdrove Rhett.
Nice.
He hit his drive damn near 100 yards.
Dang. Let's
6
go,
years
Ben.
old.
Fairway?
Yeah, in the fairway, straight as can be.
Dang, let's
His
go.
second shot was like 20 yards off the green. Driver off the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's-
Driver off the deck.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's a big flex.
So just don't sleep on old Benjamin there. I think he's gonna
I'm
be a
saying
golfer.
Scotty doesn't do any sort of the like fist pumps.
yeah.
Like Ben's gonna be a crowd pleaser.
Ben is the he's the Bryson DeChambeau of golf.
Yeah,
for
let's
his-
go. Yeah,
for his
Ben's
age.
Bryson,
Yeah.
Elliot's Scotty.
Yeah, Elliot's probably more like Rory, where he's just like doesn't, and he's gonna get pissed and he's gonna storm off and not talk to anybody. Yeah, that's gonna be Elliot. Anyway,
Scotty is tied for 22nd in place.
Right, with 4.
With 4.
Right, but I'm
With
saying
4.
I think even the like number 3 is literally like 8 or 9, which I think Scotty could get to the way he's
18, 15, 11.
11. Who's got 11?
Walter Hagen.
Hagen.
But again, I don't even think he's considered a top guy because of like his era.
Right.
Which was 1914 and 1929.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
He cheated.
no, hold on.
He didn't win the
Someone,
Masters.
I don't remember who it was,
So
but
he cheated.
look it up. Someone who has like 8 or 9, they did it in a span of like 5 years, which was
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Like it's on Wikipedia. It's like
That's where I am.
like how long was their career?
Byron Nelson.
But yeah, someone did it in like 5 years. They won like 8 or 9 majors, and it was wild.
Steroids. Time traveler.
Yeah.
One thing now that we're talking about golf in the summer, and maybe we end this segment on this, but
Okay.
Happy Gilmore 2 came out.
Oh, yep. We
And
talked
so-
about this in pre-show.
and so
we
we
had the commemorative cup from
we got
Subway.
the cup from Subway. Thank you, Subway, for sponsoring Happy Gilmore 2, because you guys
And I'm
were
buying it for you too.
such a good thing in Happy Gilmore 1. And Hannah, yes, thank you for buying it for the pod. What's funny is I ate Subway like 2 times since Happy Gilmore 2's came out, and I haven't bought one. So thank you. I will say, if you haven't watched Happy Gilmore 2 and you loved Happy Gilmore, go watch it, because it is freaking awesome. If you truly love Happy Gilmore and all of the memories that you've had watching Happy Gilmore and doing the stupid swing and doing all the different sayings from Happy Gilmore 1, go watch 2, because the flashbacks, the people that like they did a really good job of tying everybody in professional golf that's current today into this new movie. Like Bryson was on it, Rory, I mean, all the big players, Brooksy, Scotty, dude, Scotty had a lot of cameos that you would not expect from Scotty. Like scenes that you're like, are you kidding me? How much do they pay you to say this? Type of stuff where it kind of brought him more into the limelight of like his typical demeanor, where he's not on social media. He's not like one to be flashy at all. And there's a few scenes that's like, holy shit, like that's Scotty. And it's genuine. It's funny. It's very reminiscent. And it's just such a good movie. I cannot express enough about go and watch Happy Gilmore 2. And we're not even sponsored to say this.
No, right. So what I will say is Caleb watched it, and I asked him, I was just like, I've seen various reviews of like one, the whole like the way Happy's wife died is kind of like weird, and
that sucked.
He's just like an alcoholic and like all this sort of stuff, and like a bad dad, like blah blah blah. It's like it seems kind of like a little darker and stuff and whatever, but then I've also seen like, yes, like obviously there's lots of cameos and it's funny and whatever.
Oh, and John Daly, holy shit. He was so good in the whole movie.
But so Caleb was just like, he's like, I mean, it's good, but like, I mean, and I was like, all right, so I shouldn't waste 2 hours of my life. And he's just like, you could probably get away with not watching it.
He's not current with today's golf though.
Okay.
And because of the podcast and how deep we've dove into golf.
Tell you what, here's gonna be my deciding factor. We're gonna determine right now whether or not I'm watching Happy Gilmore. How much is Shooter McGavin a part of the movie?
A lot.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, you can't have Happy without you can't have Batman without Joker. You cannot have Happy without Shooter.
You have to watch it now.
All right.
Like
if Shooter is a key component, because if he was just like not a cameo, but if he was a minor character,
dude,
I don't want to watch it.
You're gonna love the movie even more now that you know that Shooter's a part of it.
Okay.
He's in it from the very beginning to the very end.
Okay. And it consistently?
Yes.
Okay.
And,
all right.
And dude.
All right. I'll watch Happy Gilmore.
It is
and
so
I'll give
good.
you my review.
And at the very end of it, like the reason I say like it's current with today's is because there's some, and I don't want to give it away, but there's some things that remind me very, 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 like they almost were making fun of something that's happening in golf right now at the very end of the movie that like was the whole basis of the movie.
Okay.
And once you see it, you're going to be like, holy shit. And it's funnier than hell because, yeah, I'm not going to give you more.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's so good.
Hannah, just to wrap up the conversation we're having, Ben Hogan, 9 majors in 7 years. That's what I was looking at. Tom Watson had 8 majors in 8 years. And then Bobby Jones had 7 majors in 7 years. Mm-hmm. So like the idea is you can catch all of those guys and the average is you're winning 1 major per year.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty has won, like he won the Masters, obviously. Almost went, or was he back-to-back?
In the Masters?
No. He wasn't back-to-back champion, right?
Yeah, he was. 21 and 22.
No, because Rory won the Masters.
21, 22. Or no, 22, 23. I think he won the Masters
Did
twice.
he go back-to-back?
Yeah, I think
I don't remember. Either way, won the Masters twice, and then this year he won. But like the point is Scotty's good enough to win 1 major per year. That's part of the joke. Is Scotty's gonna win 1 of the 4.
Yep.
The only one he hasn't won, I think, is the. Is it the U?
It's the U.S. Open.
Yeah, U.S. Open.
And he always
The
plays.
Masters twice, and then
Right. When did he win the Masters though? Was it back to back?
This particular thing doesn't say. Hold on.
Because Rory won the Masters this year because that completed his Grand Slam. But yeah, did Scotty go back to back?
I'm trying to find it. I'm on the Wikipedia.
There you go. I mean, it should say right at the top of the page,
major
Masters
championship.
champion.
22 and 24.
Oh, dang it.
Okay,
It
so
wasn't
not back to back, but he was
22,
close. Okay.
24.
Yeah.
But point is, he won in 22, right?
Yep.
Won the Masters in 24. He won the UK Open in 25. I don't know if he won one in 2023.
Nope.
But the point is, he's on schedule to win one per year. And he's in the
Dude.
prime of his career. If Scotty wins even 3 more, that puts him at 7. And he's right up there again with Tom Watson, Arnold Palmer, Bobby Jones. Oh, sorry, Tom Watson has 8. Harry Vardon, Bobby Jones. I don't know this Gene Sarazen guy, so clearly he's not great. Sam Snead, Arnold Palmer. Yeah, like Scotty's right up there.
You know what I just saw though? His first.
If he wins 8 or
major-
9, damn.
His first major was the Masters in 22.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember who he beat in second place?
Was it Willie Z? Scotty, 22.
Rory
Was it Rory?
by 3 strokes. Oh, that
Okay.
hurts. And then in 24 is when Oberg came out last
That's
year.
right. Yeah.
And then he won the PGA this year, and then he won the Open
Yeah.
this year.
But yeah, point being,
Crazy.
Scotty's great.
Yes.
Is he in the Mount Rushmore yet? No. Is
Not
he
yet.
top 10? I'd even say no.
Yeah, not yet.
But is he on the cusp of being there?
Is he?
You win 2 or 3 more majors, damn straight.
Is he the Tiger Wood of the PGA right now? In like today's
Today?
term?
Yes.
Yes. And that's why everybody's talking about
Right.
it. And he hates that, as apparent in his the Open freaking conversations and
Right.
interviews and all that is like he's trying to find his
No.
purpose in life.
A more appropriate question for him would be, are you the Rory of 08 to 12? Yeah. Are you the Spieth of like 12 to 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Is he the Ricky Fowler for like half a year?
Ricky never won, and it makes me so sad.
not a major, but like he was on a hot streak, and everybody was talking about him.
I mean, he's one of the players at least,
Yep.
I guess.
All right, so let's get into topic number 3. More golf,
Yeah.
just for a little bit. This weekend, it's a Delta Mu, and your boy's gonna go crazy.
I got a ragtag group of guys, bro. Look, here's what I will say. Here's the funny part, because I was trying to think of the history of us playing golf together, and I at one time was on Team Sipe. If you remember, I played with your dad.
Holy shit!
and your
yeah.
dad.
And Jerry.
Yes.
Mitch couldn't make it.
That's
I
correct.
forgot about that. That
was my first official scrambled I ever played in.
Yes, I forgot about that.
And then we had like the tournament where we were at Jeff's with the sand greens and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Where
Where it was cold as shit.
in the quote unquote Team Shelley versus Team Sipe, here's the way it is broken down. Year 1 and year 2, Team Sipe outperformed on the golf course.
No,
Team
hold on,
Shelley.
hold on.
Hold on. No, you outperformed.
We're talking
Team
about
Shelley.
wins. We're talking about wins.
That's what I mean. You beat us on the scorecard,
Can
but both of those years we won money.
yeah, but we won.
But we won money.
but we won because it's golf, and we won.
I'm just saying someone got paid to play golf and the other person had to pay to play golf. 2
If
years.
they flighted the
Now-
PGA, it'd be so.
Now, and the reason why I bring that up is because last year you were quick to let me know that despite the fact,
Because you made it a big deal the year before.
right, but I'm just saying that despite the fact that we then beat you in the score with
2
our
strokes.
best score as a team, doesn't matter. You win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. Dominic Toretto. Doesn't matter, or sorry, if you ain't first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. Like, winning's winning, right? Okay, so we beat you by score. However, Sipe, who won money last year?
We did.
Who paid to play last year?
You did.
I did. So there is a trend, obviously, here in that someone wins and the other team also wins. What I am nervous about this year is you have full team Sipe.
Yeah.
You have Jerry, the long driver.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
You have old man golf, Gary,
Dude.
going down the way.
And he should be on the red tees this year.
Well, that's what I mean. Is
Yeah.
we've been waiting for this day.
If
where
he's
Gary
not
can-
on the red tees this year, I'm gonna be fucking
yeah, that's a
pissed.
BS. Although I will also say you have been playing some of your best golf that I've seen you play, particularly with your driver. Now,
Yeah.
granted, I don't know if you can outdrive Jerry, so maybe
No,
save your
not
strength.
yet. Not yet.
But you know, I don't know how Mitch is doing. He can be your vibes guy, which is great.
No, Mitch is really good, mid range, and I would say if we're not on the green, I'll get as close.
But that's what I mean is like you're almost, I don't want to say the ace, but your game's very well rounded right now that everyone else can meet you where you
Yeah,
need them
yeah.
to. Because Jerry's going to drive you, your dad's going to give you the safe shot, you're going to do the most consistent play, which therefore by default makes Mitch the vibes guy.
Yeah,
Now, my team, unfortunately, this year does not have Nick,
shit.
our ace. We don't have an ace, or at least to my knowledge, we don't have an ace.
There will be an ace. You just don't know who it is. yet.
And if the last time me and Ventures played is any indication, we'll be lucky to get a birdie. Now, does that mean we have a shot at the third flight? Not if we're getting bogeys,
Yeah.
which was our issue last time. So here's my prediction for this particular thing.
I'm gonna win and win.
I'm not naive enough to think we can beat you on the scorecard. I'm
No.
not. Do I think we can get into that last flight if we play well? I do.
No.
And history says I should, because somebody wins and somebody else wins. But if
Like
there
the
was
whole
ever a
tournament
year,
is about team her own team Shelly.
but if there was a year
Team Shelly, team
to
Side.
buck the trend and we have a winner chicken dinner,
I think that's the year, baby.
it's the year that, let's be honest, I'm playing with B squad
Not team Shelly.
because we all know on my team, I'm vibes guy.
Yeah.
And if I'm having to be like, I wouldn't be the ace. Like Chris is probably the ace. His buddy's probably the long drive guy. And then we have James playing with us. I don't know what James is like. I know he's not as good as
Cutter.
Cutter. Thank you. So James is probably the safe ball guy,
Yeah, maybe.
which means I still get to be the vibes guy. But the point is if I'm not the vibes guy, we're in trouble.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you're the ace, you're in trouble.
I mean, I did have 2 broken elbows and I played 1 round of golf since then.
No, even
And
before
it wasn't
the
even a
broken
full
elbows.
round. It was what, 6 holes that you and I played?
Even before the broken elbows. If you're the ace on your team,
Again, I wouldn't be the ace. I wouldn't be the long driver, but I would maybe be safe shot guy.
yeah.
And you don't want me being the safe shot guy.
No.
So, what I will just say right now, before we record our next podcast, where we will discuss the results of the
Yes.
Delta Mu,
Next week, Wednesday, baby.
I'm gonna do a little bit of gamesmanship and not concede. That's not what I'm doing.
yeah, you are.
No, I'm not conceding. What I will say is
This is a concession.
no. What I will say is congratulations on your score. Congrats on your score.
Thank you.
And
The mind games aren't going to play with me.
no, and here's my other prediction. Because I do this, there's just something about the Delta Mu. It's like Mystique. It's like Tiger at the Masters. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. But as bad as our team will likely be, there's going to be 1 eagle putt made by yours truly
All right. Deal.
right here. I will have the shot of the day. It'll be for an eagle. It will be a long putt, a JJ Spawn-esque putt. And
So wait a minute. Are you calling a chip in for an eagle? Because you're not going to be long enough to get to an eagle putt.
Well, no, I'm saying if Chris's guy is who I thought he said he was, I think he'll be our long driver, and then I think Chris can put us on the green.
Okay.
Like, I think on a par 5, we can be on the green, like,
So-
into putting for eagle, and I will be the one to make that eagle.
2, 4, and 9,
Yeah.
and then 2 and 4 again.
And my guess is it's going to be hole 2.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just short as par
I'm
5
going to say hole 2, eagle putt, made by yours truly.
or 9. Yeah. Anyway. All right. That's a bold
And
prediction.
because that's what I do. As I bring the vibes,
And then you wake up from
and
one
then
putt.
and then I wake up from my beer coma.
I'm gonna say,
Be honest though, truthfully,
yeah,
I know you played with PD last year.
yeah,
It was a good time,
it was.
but you missed Team Shelley on the other side.
No, not at all. Especially right at the end of the tournament when you came and rubbed it in our face when we were trying to finish up on the last hole. And
that we shot 9 under.
that you beat us. And yeah, no, not last year.
I don't know. I think there's something that like I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, because yeah, last year was the first time we did not play against you, and then ironically we scored better than you. I think there is a level of team sight that's like, we gotta shut these guys up, and you just like bury birdie after birdie after birdie in
So,
our faces.
it
Like,
wasn't
I feel
even-
like you play better when you're going against us.
I think that
It's
that's the
very
thing.
Burrowhead-esque of like, oh, you're gonna call it Burrowhead?
So-
all right, here we go.
I think that's the thing because I remember specifically with TJ, him and I,
you
like
buried TJ.
on the first like 3 or 4 holes, he's just chirping away the whole time. And then like I lock in, and then like he had a long drive on the very first hole the last time we played, and he was like, "I got you, Sipe," and I was like, "I know, I know." And then like the next hole, he hit it further than me on another shot. I was like, "Yep, I know." And then he started duffing everything.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, everything. And I just kept playing consistent, and I never said anything to him until like the last 3 holes. And I was
TJ's
like,
arguably been our worst player every year,
And I was
which is
like-
hilarious because I know he's better than me, and Alan can't hit the ball straight.
and
So
he had
it's just
every
Nick.
and he had every excuse in the book.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Look, Teach, like what's going on? Like, you're talking so much before," and he just shut up. like no words were even coming back.
So
he was
good.
like, "Oh, your wife's hot," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." And like
her.
I just
I could have sex with
yeah. I gotta put that thing in that thing, and it's awesome. And yeah, and he was like, just shut up. And I was like, that's all I needed, really. Like a couple little Bernie chirps, and that was it. And it was awesome.
All right, so yes,
yeah.
we'll talk Delta Moon next week.
Yes.
Because we're definitely here. Yes, next week.
Yeah. We were here next Wednesday.
Next week, just to preview a little bit. Again, we got NFL Extravaganza on September 3rd. Next week, it's the first day of school.
Yeah.
So you know what? We're gonna give some school advice
Back to school advice, baby.
to the current generation, to our younger selves, to whatever. Like, we've done graduation advice,
Yes.
but we've never done, hey,
Back to
here's
school.
how you should approach school.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that next week.
Very informative.
While we're not going to necessarily like do a fancy football draft or anything like that, like as Hannah mentioned, like she's got her birthday, we've got fantasy drafts, we have that sort of stuff. I'm sure we'll talk about all of that.
Yep.
And then even deeper into the season, we got Bricks, Bronx, and Barbecue, which is
Hell
always
yes.
fun. We got the Broomy Fest, all that sort of stuff.
Oh, you Texas game?
Sure.
Yep. Sipes are making another experience down in Dallas this year,
Yeah.
or Fort Worth. So
Yep. I'm sure we'll
excited.
like obviously we'll talk about the Ryder Cup when that comes around. We got lots of stuff planned.
yes.
I
Fall
have
was the best
I
year
have a couple guests in mind to invite on the show who have never been on.
Ooh, never
Cool.
been on.
Yes, so
Okay.
we'll talk about that. We might have some returning guests.
Yeah,
as well.
Nolan's been saying that he wants to be on the show again.
Okay.
And I think we need to get at least Alex and Shauna together or not together. on the show.
I agree. Yep.
I know the together can be kind of hard on trying
Shauna
to
can
find
bring the baby. How many times has Evelyn been on this podcast?
find a babysitter though. It might be tough.
100% bring the baby.
Yeah.
Anna does not have to be on the podcast.
Oh,
There you go.
deal. All right, babysitter. Got it.
Wow, quick to get rid of me there.
No, you said.
I'm
Hey,
pretty sure
look,
she
I'm a
meant she would
parent.
hold the baby there. Shauna would sit there, and Alex would sit here.
I heard I have a babysitter, and as a parent, you hop all over
I guess that's
babysitters.
true. That's true. What dates are you free?
Yeah, yeah. Put it in the calendar right now.
Yeah, doing that. But yeah, there's potentially like various trips or events that are happening. I'm going to NCYC later this year, so that might get talked about.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And I have
all sorts of stuff.
We're gonna have one outdoor podcast this
Oh,
year.
a fire pit podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done that in years. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
And I have a podcast that will have a battery or a pod track that has a battery that will actually be a battery. And so,
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah, we're doing that outside this year. 1 point.
Let's not make it be 100 degrees outside.
Well,
No, it will be
obviously,
jacket season, baby.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a fire.
I'm throwing.
It has to be at least 50 degrees or lower.
Amen.
I would agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Other than that,
I love it.
let me see. I don't think we have anything else on topic number 3.
I mean, I'm good if you're good.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening to season 9, episode 1 of In the Middle podcast. Mark,
Sight.
Hannah,
Boys.
anything else?
I think we're solid, man. We can close her out.
Close it out. All right. We'll get at you a little bit later next week. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye. How good were these Oktoberfest beers?
Oh, dude. Way too early, but refreshing.
Hit so hard. I remember you like your little clothing.
Yes, that was so good.
I was like, shit.
That was so good. Oh, man. First episode back in season 9.
By the way, I will also say, which I didn't say on the podcast, but if you lose to a guy currently has
It's not happening.
no a pulled lower back, like legitimately, like I'm embarrassed. I'm about to say. It. So my fantasy football podcast I listen to, they make fun of one of the guys on there, which technically he makes fun of himself more than anybody else. But he talks about the fact that like he can't like bend over and touch his toes,
Yeah.
like and that sort of stuff. And he's like, every day I have to have my kids help me put on my socks. Legitimately. Do you know what I had to do today to put my socks on? Because I physically could not reach down because my lower back is in so much pain.
Jack had to put
No,
your socks
I
on.
laid back on my bed so I could like fold my like foot up like this.
Oh, my God.
Like that's how bad my lower back's hurting. Plus, still recovering from 2 broken elbows, which this one I think has regressed. Like, it's not as straight as it was. I need to go back to doing my exercises.
Mark's going to grow up like this.
That's what I mean. Like this one's fine. Like look at that. That's like borderline. Look at that. But now look at this one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, so if you lose to a guy with a pulled muscle in his back and 2 broken elbows
In
just a couple
recovery.
months removed,
Wait a minute. That
I
might
will
actually
never let you forget it.
that might actually
You
help
better
your
beat me.
that might actually help your golf swing a little bit. If you can't straighten it all the way, it's just normal now.
I don't come up like this.
Oh, yeah.
It would be this arm. This arm I stay bent anyways.
Yep.
If anything, I would need it to be this arm so that
Switch it.
forces me to-
Switch it back to the lefty.
I've never been left.
Yep. Perfect.
It'd be fun.
All right.
I am excited to play. And actually, shit, that was something else I was even gonna do is do a weather report.
Oh,
As of
yeah.
Right now. Damn, it changed again. 96 degrees on Saturday.
Shit. I thought it was,
Switching.
dude, it was like 80 something the
No,
other day.
it was like 85, 102, 86,
Golly.
96. Like, what the kids grow up to be weathermen.
Yeah, they can be
because
wrong all the time.
They can suck at their job and never get fired.
Be right
This is
40.
unreal. How does it change 4 times in a week?
It shouldn't
And
happen.
20 degrees. Like, okay, if you go from like 96 to 98. Okay,
Yeah, no big deal.
My bad, guys. Got it wrong. But we're talking a 20-degree fucking difference. Are you shitting me? Oh, yeah, we never rated anybody, huh? Whoops.
Not yet.
Oh, are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Damn, we're still live? I had to stand up. My back was hurting.
Your lower back was hurting.
It was. You go. Yep. Stream manager. Nope. You were in the right spot. And then the little parachute.
There it is. There it is.
Raiden.
Following.
Trends. Oh, there's whiskey, aka cleansed.
Yeah. Let's get whiskey.
I rated him the other night. We'll get whiskey on there.
All right. Well,
Now I feel bad because I took it off my phone, but that's okay.
that's all right.
Oh wait, no, it does still say live. Good. I didn't fully.
You're still live? We're still live. All right.
no,
Thank
I
you
mean,
guys
like
for
that,
listening to season 9 opening season episode here. Go and enjoy some cleansed here. And I want to start the raid right now, and then it's gonna take like I don't know, 7 seconds.
It's 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then 2 and 1, ready to go. See you.
Perfect.
This weapon is enhanced.
Nobody's on bridge yet.
New kill leader appointed.
There's 100% core though.
Broken enemy shield. Firing. Reloading. Yeah, that must have been the last one, because no one's reventing or whatever.
Zip, there's someone who's zip.
You